Hello everybody, this is xeamuS here with another video after some period of time, and I'm giving you an explanation why. So let's just get straight in. So before I start about the topic of this video, I just want to tell you this video was a video that got me to Conqueror around 1 month ago, and or let's say it got me to Ace, and 3 hours later I got promoted to Conqueror. So about the video in general. I just cut out the first part of the video because we played safe here. We went to Campo Militar to get good loot and avoid as many early combats without or possible bad loot, because it was just a 2v4, like duo versus squad. And the main reason why I did that was because I was grinding the whole day at that day, and I recorded this gameplay at 3 a.m. German time zone, so I was really tired and my focus was completely off. I did some good plays, some decent plays, but when you see some missing sniper shots, or for example when I forget to switch off back to auto mode instead of single tap mode, that was not a fatal mistake, but I forgot it was literally just a lack of focus because I was grinding the whole day. So anyway, yeah, let's get straight in. Why I'm not that much uploading, and last time many people, or pretty much like most of you people, asked that. The reason why is simple. For example, for the last video, I needed 19 hours to upload the video, and the reason for that is simple, because my upload rate is incredibly bad. It takes me a shit ton of time to upload, and for example the last video I uploaded, it took me actually 3 days because 4 times it got cancelled, and it was literally just raping my nerves, because I really wanted to give you some content, because I like YouTube. It's really fun to do it on Pubg, but I really need to get better internet to be more active. As soon as I have a better internet, especially with a better upload rate, I will guaranteedly upload every day or every second day. And I'm already in talks to my company, T-Mobile, to get 50k net. So then this all won't be a problem. So yeah, I just need to get to organize all this. So yeah, and the other reason, of course, was, as I mentioned in some comments already, I participated in the Star Challenge for EU in the finals, and I played with Raptor the Raptor. Red invited me to the team. The reason why Red couldn't go, you may already know. It was because of his visa problems, and I don't want to go further into the details about his situation. So basically, it was all pretty weird. As you know, I'm a tablet player. I'm a tablet thumbs user, and yeah, I barely play on phone. I actually didn't play on phone since season 1, or since the beginning of season 1. I played on there or out. I only played 3 or 4 games, and then I didn't play for 2 months. So anyway, I'm a tablet thumbs user, and when we got the message, or we knew that we're gonna be participating in the Star Challenge, we didn't know about the fact that we have to play on phones, because the sponsor is Samsung Galaxy Note 9, and so we didn't know it yet. 5 days, around 5 to 4 days, when we already knew we're gonna go there, we heard it will be played on phone, so the whole tournament will be on phone. And I started to think that I may struggle, but instead of really giving up or anything, I just used my father's phone. He luckily borrowed me that one, and I was able to practice on an 8 Plus, iPhone 8 Plus, which is a really good phone to practice, really good phone. And that was the reason why I could practice pretty decently and pretty well. The thing is just that first I thought it was FPP and TPP, because on Asia and on Europe it was always FPP and TPP, and in some cases also Erangel and Miramar. So I was expecting that we play on all game modes, and maybe on all maps, but that was not the case at the end. Around 1 or 2 days before the tournament started, I just heard that it will be all games will be TPP. So that was more the thing. I was oh, really? Does it really have to be? Because I used to be with rank top 5 and even rank 1 on duo TPP last season and season 2, but I didn't play any TPP games in around 3 months. So I was like, I lost all my sensitivities, I lost all my settings for it because one of the updates reset all my sensitivities for TPP. So I literally had no idea, and I also didn't do any screenshots because as soon as FPP has been released, I just played FPP because that is what we all said, and that FPP is the mode where all the pro players are playing. It doesn't matter on which server, like on NA Europe, I they all go on FPP or went on FPP. As you know, I was I was Conqueror on Europe. I was Conqueror on Europe TPP. I was Conqueror or am Conqueror on North American server FPP in squad mode. It used to be top 30 on squad. Unfortunately, I didn't show you a screenshot because I was like preparing for the Star Challenge. But like 2 weeks ago, I was before the Star Challenge, I was top 30. When I had to stop playing because of course my focus took the tournament, it was about a big money, so I gave that my attention and I really didn't care at all about rank, especially because all games will be TPP. So yeah, anyway. So yeah, we were traveling there and we played. We finished up with third place, and that was okay. In my opinion, we could have made rank 1 and also rank 2. We were like always fighting for rank 2 and rank 1. It was pretty close for the most of the times, and nothing was sure and guaranteed. That's what we saw on our example, because we were rank 2, and that means we would have qualified for Dubai in the 9th game, but in the 10th game, Totti squad did an insane game, and we really tried to go do it on a safe way, and we actually made it. We succeeded, but Totti's squad got chicken dinner, and that was their first chicken dinner in all games, and they got 17 kills, and that's why they went ahead of like 50 points, and that is basically nothing. But they made it, so we can't change it. It was still a nice experience, and I learned a lot from that, especially about the mental strength of players and also of myself, because this is not like a daily game. I can already tell you, if somebody is not that good, and people notice that, it can be mental struggle. I had that in the first game, I remember that, but at the second game I just I just reminded myself why I went to Dubai. The reason why I went to Dubai was barely because of the money. That was maybe secondary. I just wanted to go to the finals to play against Lizo, GS, and Seriostone, the Chinese pro players, and just show check if I can stand, especially the Chinese players who are a lot pretty advanced, not gonna lie, in tactics and especially in mechanics such as no recoil control. If I can stand them, and I really want to play against NA players. I play daily, but not on 260 ping like I do here in most games. I want to play on 20 or 30 ping, we would have done, because then it would be a big advantage for me, because I'm just used to play 260 ping, and I still manage to still be one of the top players, also mechanically. So yeah, never mind. About the gameplay, as I said, this gameplay got me to Conqueror, or better said to Ace, and 3 hours later I got promoted to Conqueror at this point of time, because there were not 500 players in Ace yet. It was 200 maybe, and so I got instantly promoted to Conqueror. It was pretty good. It was a pretty nice game, and if anyone says I camped, no, I didn't camp. I was literally just rotating perfectly without talking shit or anything. I was just rotating really well for 2v4 or duo versus squad, and I just tried to do the best possible in the game, because I already knew it didn't matter who's my enemy after this game. If I win it, I will be Conqueror. So I wanted to use the video to get it as final episode for Conqueror, because yeah, I didn't want to make another video which had just a 5-point difference between Crown 1 and Ace or / Conqueror. Yeah, No further to do from this part now. It's getting more spicy here. We met faced with first really good player. It was Insane Nation Carnage, I guess, and we got like flanked by him. First, I checked out every angle because when he shot me with sniper, I realized that he's a good player because he was proning, crouching really fast, and he was like hitting my head on height, but he didn't hit it because of a hill glitch. Like he hit only the dune and couldn't hit my head. The same happened for me. I couldn't hit him as well, and it was just like more quick scoping. I didn't really focus on getting him. So yeah, even though we didn't know how many people they were, we were expecting it was Lights Out squad, like Rolex, his squad. Maybe it was, I don't know who played with him. I know it was some Insane Nation members, but I don't know who exactly. And so we were just carefully boosting up permanently, and we didn't want to risk it because we were outnumbered, we knew it. So we just kept painkillering and taking position on different angles, so we can easily check out if we get pushed from two different sides or maybe just one side. Yeah. So I was just boosting up, and I guess at that point of time I wanted to check if he's still behind the other dune on southeast. And I already had a feel that at this point we might get flanked. And yeah, I was like checking with you and if there's anyone left, and this is the point of time where I pulled out my sniper and tried to at least scout him, so we know how many players there are, and if it's a full squad. So far I couldn't see anyone, and then I saw him picking, and he saw me as well. I tried to shoot him, but yeah, the hill glitch. It happens a lot on Miramar. Mostly, actually, it's only on Miramar. This must be a graphic bug or something. Yeah, and he tried the same on me. He got also hill glitched. Okay, that was my bullet, and I fucked up there a little bit. But I guess he got also hill glitched, and I'm not sure who that guy was. I'm pretty sure it was the teammate of Karnage. I don't know who it was because you will see later that he drives away. And yeah, here I got a feel that we're getting flanked pretty soon because they both knew our position, and it was so obvious that we're getting flanked because the sniper was taking the attention. So yeah, we was like able to reflank him or sidestep him because of that like feel I had, and it worked out. So we just focused on the next one. The next one was it was a guy who was still behind the stone, and I guess we were like at this point we were thinking that it is the full squad, but surprisingly it was not. He was alone there. I don't know where the others of his squad were, but at this point he was alone, I guess.